All right, welcome back to the best NFT show in the gosh damn world. Gonna have ourselves a great episode here. It is hard to do airdrops when you're walking through the club, and it's not hard to do an NFT live with my boy Buffalo here, man. We're gonna have ourselves an awesome day. Happy LADZ Day to everybody out there. What is going on, Buffalo?
What's up, man? Dude, I feel like we need to get that on a t-shirt with Easy's face or something, because that's a memory that will live forever in LADZ City. Welcome, lads. Today is LADZ Day. It's the 8th day of the week for some of you, and for me, it's one of my favorite days, Q's favorite day, and for a lot of you OG lads, your favorite day as well. We have a nice show today. We're going to get right to it, and then after the show, we've got some other shows, and then we've got LADZ City Radio jam-packed, so we're just going, man. We're just going.
We are going, and it is going to be a nice time seeing the newly rebranded NFT arcade. We'll get it to in a second. I don't want to front run anything that Buffalo's trying to play, but we do have some cool LADZ news to get to, and we do have shows after shows after shows, and we have community members after community members after LADZ members. You guys are killing it. Let me get to the chat really quick to make sure we are covering everybody. DJ Savage, Small Town Cowboy, Carrots, Stamina, Kagi, Yan, Shroomba, Llama6666, and David Tatera. Good to see you guys in the house as we pressed the live button just moments ago. This is NFT Live. We're taking you around the metaverse, taking you through every part of the NFT industry, and we do it every week, man, and it's a fun time. So, Buffalo, we have a lot of things on tap today. I don't know where you want to take it from here, but what do you think we should head into next?
Dude, I'm down for whatever, man. You know how I go. I usually build the show as fast as I can and then try to make as many changes as I can, and then I forget to look at the rundown, so I always lean on you to guide us through the show, because I'd be like a chicken with my head cut off trying to figure out, you know, which wall to bump into, man. So you lead the way, my brother, and I got your back.
All right, so this is what we'll do first then. We will run some videos from LADZ, former LADZ, people that have been in the city getting interviewed. We're going to run some cool-ass videos. So the first one I want to run into is the Small Town Cowboy video. We have a LADZ City update. He's been building LADZ City and the uplift for a minute now, and it looks like we have an update from him this morning. So I'll take a step back and we can watch it together.
Oh, man. Left side of the road. That's dangerous. I like this. Ooh. Look at that boat.
There you go. As you can see, LADZ City is now a sea-bearing folk. Basically, we're going to have a whole nother industry that's adding some GDP to our city here. Whoever wants to be a fisherman, please sign an application somewhere.
Dude, I love it. Yep. That shipyard's going to be busy, man. That shipyard is going to be busy. Imports and exports of LADZ City. There's going to be a lot of NFTs coming in and out of those boats, let me tell you.
It looks a little bit like Seattle every day, man, but I definitely want to give a quick shout out to SDC there. He is building an awesome LADZ City in the uplift there. We are going to make our way as well. We're going to have multiple metaverses, the metaverse, the multiverse, whatever you want to call it. We're going to have our own LADZ City home in the uplift and Sandbox and a bunch of others. So definitely shout out to SDC there, and can't wait to see what we do with NFT avatars, land sales, everything,
man. Everything. LADZ City, baby. There is no ceiling, you know, up and away, and it's really, you know, what you can think it, you know, you can create it, and the lads can embrace it and play in it. This is really where we're headed, man. This is a lot of fun. I love the rabbit hole talk, man. This week has been my first week full time here with the lads. It's only been 4 days out of this week, because Monday I still had to go work for Microsoft, and now being full-time every day, the progress, the conversations, the group meetings with producers, editors, graphics designers. Man, we have got some things, you guys, down the pipeline this summer. A lot of people like to take the break, go watch baseball, drink some beers, barbecue. You could do all of that, and you should. But you also should help us build the city, because we are not slowing down. We are only going faster, and it is getting exciting, and I'm loving just the progress I'm seeing right now, man, with the conversations that we've been having.
Our vibe, our tribe on that one. And well, speaking of another awesome tribe, the Axie Infinity crew is probably one of the most rabid in the entire crypto space, definitely the NFT space. And we're going to run a pretty cool video here from a man named Cloudwhite. He is putting in this for the Axie competition, and I'll let this video pretty much speak for itself.
Crypto-based games are community-owned. Everybody in the community gets to share in the revenues and the upsides, and it makes perfect sense once you dig into the numbers.
I've been trading right round $500,000. All your other Axie trainers silly. Y'all be fake like Millie and Vanilli. I want cream crop toppers and I get it cause I'm filthy. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Fuck a dollar bill, y'all. I catch that access on the motherfucking free fall. Cop a bag at $250 cause I mean mall. Show with BTC Miami just to see y'all. Putting SLP on titties like a street ball. And it's got me feeling like I'm 6'3" tall. And that ain't no little thing because I be small. Got these Filipino Phillies riding shotgun. I could fuck up on your girl, but I got one. Can't say it's not fun, but I'm hot, hun. You know I gotta watch my back, cause I've been trading right round $500,000. All your other Axie trainers silly. Y'all be fake like Millie and Vanilli. I want cream crop toppers and I get it cause I'm filthy.
That was so good. SLP on titties. Oh, man. Cloudwhite. Well done. Oh, you muted their cue.
Can we get this man in the city, please?
He was on That City Radio, man. We had a great time. I can't wait to meet him in New York for NFT New York City. I was going to try to beep every time he was swearing, but I was like, no, wait, man. I'm just going to let it be raw up in here.
Listen, Cloudwhite, come in and be the music video lad. That's what he's going to be. He's going to create music videos for the lads, all about the lads, doing whatever. That was for an Axie competition, guys, and I can't wait to meet Cloudwhite. I agree with you, Buffalo, there, but this was for an Axie competition. And we also had another entrant, and we want to give a quick shout out to Kentasi and Kentasi Studios. Once you see this NFT Arcade logo that I've front ran now twice, you will love this. Kentasi Studios put it together. We're actually having them do the LADZ City logo as we speak. I'm sure he's drinking and smoking and doing our design here as we speak. But we are going to run their Axie competition video now, and we can let that one speak for itself as well.
Hi, I'm TQ, and today I'll tell you Kentasi's story to Axie Infinity with some twist. It was a chilly night. I sat alone, gazing up into the moon, just like my ambition of reaching it one day. Suddenly, a person sat on a rocket in front of me. He turned to me and asked, "Hello there, would you like to travel to the moon?" And he flung the rope. I was feeling adventurous that day, so I grabbed the rope, and we soared into the moon. See you later. I have to fly to El Salvador. And he flew away. I'm still a little sore from the landing, dust, and smoke all over the place. And unfortunately, I think I appear to have stumbled into a clash. Everybody seems to be enraged with weapons and they're all ready to fight. At that moment, a ray of light spotted a man, and he began to dance during the struggle. Both armies halted and screamed, "Dance!" Amazingly, everyone lowered their arms, turned to smile at one another as though nice brothers and sisters. And even a man known as Zohich appeared, pleasantly and smiling. He threw SOP bottles from above. Everyone put their weapons, gathered around SOP, and cheered in unison. We may be from different countries, but
we share the same passion.
We share the same passion.
But we share the same passion. Join us now in the magical place of Lunasha.
That one's good.
Right.
That one is like an onboarding. Both have their own like style they're going for. Both can onboard two separate people.
Yeah. Or both, man. If you really love Axie, and I know a lot of people are diehard Axie lovers, they looked at that one and they were like, dude, I would watch this show, you know, a cartoon of the Axie adventures. Right away when I saw that, I pictured all those little Axie characters coming in, invading LADZ City, cruising down Easy Street, climbing up LADZ City Radio Tower. You know, Kentasi, man, we're going to have to talk. So for that second episode, love to have them come and invade LADZ City, my brother.
Yeah, we also need to get Cloudwhite's approval there for some music. I think we can put that into our intros and outros. They're doing something with that, but definitely some cool stuff. All right, so let's see. We are moving on to the NFT arcade piece that I've now front ran 3 times. So you got the Lads Day schedule and the NFT arcade that you can hit buff, and then we will get into the episode.
That's right. As Q said, it is Lads Day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Lads Day. And right now, you're watching NFT Live. If you're brand new here, and I know I'm looking over here at the analytics, we got 1 million people live. I may be misreading that. Might be 21, might be 1 million. Who knows? But right now, we are listening and doing NFT Live together. This has been an amazing experience. But after this show, we got another show. And then we got another show. And then potentially that show goes on forever. You just don't know with Lads Day how long it will go. And if it's your Friday or if it's your Saturday or where you're at in the world or what planet you're on right now receiving the signal, well, congratulations. You've tuned into the right network, the LADZ City Network, and we're growing and we're doing amazing things. And as we compile these shows together, well, we make LADZ Day a special one. So NFT Live is on right now. After that, we have a special NFT Arcade, which has been rebranded by Kintasi. Yeah, that's right. NFT Arcade. It's Rage Cage. Kagion, the Kagion Army. My man Rage Cage has come into LADZ City, and he has put together a show with myself directing and him as the host. He guides everybody through NFT gaming. If you love NFTs, if you love gaming, and you love crypto, put them all together. Take a big drink. It is awesome. It is a lot of fun. And he is back in LADZ City. He was in El Salvador talking to the president about crypto. He was at BTC Miami. And now he's coming back to the city. I'm very excited to do a show with him. And as you guys can see, the rebranding is starting. Look at this. This is looking great. And he's going to break down a lot of gaming news, crypto. And we are now dialed in for him to give you game sound. So he's going to dive into a lot of the games, get some real reviews in the live action mode. I'm very excited for it. My man Rage Cage, looking forward to hanging out with you here after the end of this show.
Kagion. Yeah, that's an awesome looking logo. Carrots is saying great logo. Stamina's commenting on it as well as Llama. And then David Tatera saying he's sitting with 999,979 people. So there actually is 1 million people watching right now, Buffalo. So your
Popular.
lifelong dream.
Right. Is that your family? What city you in, bro? Holy crap. We need to talk after the show.
He is at Woodstock right now. All right, so this is what's happening. Buffalo broke down LADZ Day, I believe. We do have NFT Arcade. We have LADZ City Radio. Buffalo is going to try to pull off a masterclass here and interview 4 separate guests on LADZ City Radio. Off the top of my head, it's Void. It's the Aavegotchi drop. It's... Oh my God. CyberKongs is definitely coming on. You got it.
I got CyberKongs with 2 guests from CyberKongs representing CyberKongs and that amazing project that our producer CryptoLander is obsessed with. He probably has his CyberKongs tattoo on each one of his nipples. That might not be true, but who knows? LADZ City Radio will then be following up with somebody I'm bringing on because Q likes to call me buff, and I'm not buff. Those are gardener snakes right there. You know, don't worry. They're on safety. But I'm bringing in the Buffessor. All right. He's coming on in for LADZ City Radio interview. And this dude is fit and he is legit and he is an Axie Maxie. And he's going to break down what it is that he's all about, his story. And he is now in LADZ City. He has become a nomad. He's gotten through the gates. Huge shout out to Hash Rhymes for helping him get through. After that, we've got... Now, you might have to help me out here because a lot of these guests come in. I don't know a lot about them. And this one is Mai of My World. Am I saying that right, Q?
I think you got that right.
Thank God. Well, they're coming on in. They're going to break down what My World is, what the My Token is all about. And then we are going into the Void, as Q said. We've got Void coming in actually to start the show at 7 p.m. So literally every 30 minutes, a new guest will be on, a new project will be broken down. And the interviews, I get right to it. I let them speak about their origin story, about the value of their project, what they think of the market, what they think of crypto, what they think of my sexy radio voice, whatever it is, the questions will get answered. We get right to it, no fluff, and then there's be some tunes. So there are going to be some tunes before that. For about an hour. Going to rock down some copyrighted music, you know, just do what we do here in LADZ City. Then we're going to open up the stage.
Don't tell them.
I'll tell everybody. We're playing some Beyonce. Beyonce, come and get it. And then we're going to do some interviews. And then after that, my man, DJ Savage, is going to be rocking out some more music for as long as that man wants to go for. And you guys know he can go the distance and a half. His record is 30 hours nonstop on LADZ City Radio. So LADZ City Radio later on today, man, it's going to be a good one.
Absolutely. So that was a great breakdown of what we're doing with LADZ Day. If you want to leave a like and leave a subscribe, that would definitely help the channel, and it helps the episodes get out to more people. So please do that while you are here today if you enjoy the content. If you know any content creators, if you're a content creator yourself, if you want to help us do anything in LADZ City, head into LADZ City, LADZ.city in your browser. That should take you to a terminal. You can view everything about what we've got going on here on the network, as well as get into our Discord. So I believe that is it. For those of you that just clicked into the timestamp to see the news, hi, welcome. You should go back and watch the entire LADZ clip because they're awesome. But here we are for the news for today. We are going to start, and I really was going to start with a weekly market recap. There's the last 7 days as far as the sales are concerned, but I want to start with an email that I got this morning, and that a lot of people got this morning. If we can click in to my screen here, this is a email from Zed Run, and it says, I got a racehorse. Congratulations on your new racehorse. So I wake up to this, and I am one of the lucky winners of the $1 million drop, except I'm not a lucky winner of this super cool drop. I'm going to try to find the other one. Important. The email regarding the $1 million drop that was just sent was delivered to everyone by mistake.
How dare you?
How dare you, Zed Run? Only those wallet addresses listed in our blog will be eligible to claim their Zed Run Genesis racehorses. And there was basically a winners list. Maybe I can click in here and see. Yeah, I mean, if it populates, there's the public wallet addresses that were the winners. So it looks like a shit ton of winners. If you can, Command F your address there, maybe you won a Zed Run racing horse. This was also in the Discord, as you can see. We announced this stuff, and oh shit, 10 minutes later, hello everyone. You did not win. And then I'm going to do the shit emoji too, because 711 people decided the shit emoji was perfect for that moment.
Yeah, man. Only time it's right to put your finger on the shit. Sorry.
Nice. All right. Buffalo gave me a great winner right there as we transition to the weekly recap, which is how I would love to start each of these shows, is just basically going over the sales from the past week. So biggest sales from the past week are going to be mainly, it looks like CryptoPunks. There was some land sales that aren't a part of this, but Psy Art, which we can click out to, Original Block, which we can click out to, but it looks like these are just art pieces here. And the item I tried to visit is no longer available. All right. And then we have the markets here. Axie Infinity is absolutely killing it. I think it's somewhere in the vicinity of like 65%. Yeah, 65% increase from, let's see, if you do the math in your head, I don't know what that is, but I'm sure that's somewhere in the vicinity of like 20 million or something like that from the week, or maybe 30 million. I'm trying to do it in my head. But NBA Top Shot, CryptoPunks, and Bored Ape Yacht Club. It looks like there was a decrease in NBA Top Shot, but a massive increase in both CryptoPunks and Bored Apes. 140% increase for Bored Apes there. OpenSea continues to kill it. Rarible looks like it saw a 22% decrease and a 1% decrease there for OpenSea. Crypto Art took a turn. Crypto Buffalo. There has been a constant downtrend since the, I believe, March top. So we have a 205 million in March. In February, that was 91. So we saw that good uptick there in March. And then it was cut in half in April at 103 million. And then really cut in half again in May. And then in June, really took another dive. But it looks like we have a little bit of a rebound here for July, at least to start the month. So some interesting stuff going on with crypto art. Generative art is obviously, I think, not added in there, so that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, as you can see, Nifty Gateway taking the foundation here, 1, 2, and super rare coming in at 3. So really, that's kind of the look at the market for today. I'm gonna cover one more thing. I want to give a quick shout out to a guy named Zeneka. Hopefully I said that right. But generative art has been an absolute craze, and I know you guys can't really see that. Maybe I can zoom in just a tad. Generative art has been the thing in crypto. Damn, this isn't going to be that good, is it, Buffalo?
You had it for a second.
Anyways, we see the floor prices here. CryptoPunks obviously taking the top spot with 16. That's a 2% increase. I just want to go over some of the big 24-hour changes if you guys can't see it from my screen. But Gutter Cat Gang is sitting right up here at 1.3, minus 11% floor price change. It looks like Alien Boys and Voxy's are up 20% in a 24-hour period. There's a couple others that took a big dip. So really like what Zeneca's putting out here with the floor prices and kind of trying to monitor all of these different floors. But just quick shout out on the markets. Hopefully that kind of covered a little bit of what we're seeing in NFTs essentially.
Yeah, man. I mean, crypto art sales, you say art is subjective, but dude, those numbers don't lie. They definitely have been coming down, but it's not like it's just not going to work. It's just one of those things where, you know, a lot of projects were getting pretty overvalued in that sense, and there's probably some people that bought some stuff for ridiculous amounts. I was almost one of them at one point. I was going to spend like 10 G's on a project, and I was like, and then I didn't. So.
You care to talk about which project that is?
No, because I love the project, and I don't want to. I don't want them to know that I didn't do it.
Got it. Okay. Well, I mean, we'll continue to monitor generative art. We've got some stories later in the episode about that as well. This was probably the biggest story of the week. Twitter just came out and randomly with this kind of bizarre campaign dropped 140 NFTs randomly. So they changed their Twitter header and Twitter profile and Twitter bio to talk about NFTs. And then they started dropping Twitter related video, so you can see kind of all of these different photos were specific NFTs, and they just dropped them randomly to people. It was a super weird process, and I don't know if it was well taken by the community, but I mean, Twitter is dropping NFTs. That should tell you all you need to know, that this is where we're at here with NFTs. NFTs are not dead. They are going to be here to stay. There's a rareable collection. Let's see if any have been sold. And I know for a fact some of these have been sold, but I wonder. Yeah, so we see 16 ETH here. There's a couple bids at 5 ETH. So we see bids. These are basically people looking to buy at those prices for free NFTs. But super bizarre from Twitter yesterday. Cool story, though. I mean, anytime a company this big is into NFTs, it's dope.
I'm just gonna say right now, Q, I am a huge fan of what you post on Twitter. I think once a day I crack up with something that you'll grab somebody making a statement, and then you're like, "Whose madness is this?" And you know, I was laughing so hard about that one. You guys definitely follow my man Nifty Q at @NiftyQ_ on Twitter, because he's definitely bringing the heat. His numbers definitely need to go up. You know, I'm gonna show you right now.
Ouch.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Numbers need to go up.
No, you got good numbers, bro. I got
know,
nothing. All right, I'm a newbie when it comes to that, but I'm just saying you should definitely be having tens of thousands of more followers for what you're putting out there.
Wow, just absolutely killing the game today. This is the tweet that he was talking about. This man Chris Bleck covers a lot of it. I wouldn't call him a maxi by any chance. He's definitely like a boomer that we would call, being this far in Web3. This man just said you can't buy a fraction of an NFT with such conviction. You know he believed it. You know he believed it. My favorite comment from down here after I quote tweeted it was, and then you see Nifdex in here commenting on it, and then the hammer says you literally can. So it's just this is people in the industry, man. This is what we have to deal with. But I mean, this guy has tons of followers, and they're listening to his reason, logic, and facts, of which there weren't many in that tweet, Mr. Bleck.
We gotta get Bleck in here, man. You know, maybe this could have been a troll. He could have been like, you know what? I'm gonna say the exact opposite of truth right now, and I'm gonna bring everybody in until you scream at me. And I've seen that too.
Might work. I need to do a little bit more of that. Okay, so
unfollow if you start doing that.
Okay, all right. The exact opposite. Okay, Pollution is in the house. DJ Savage, we gave you a shout out earlier. Arc Dan is in the house. Looks like Stamina is talking about the Twitter pieces. Saw the logo. One sold for 20 ETH. Why the hell did they drop it like that? Our thoughts completely on that entire saga. Speaking of a saga, and I'm getting better at these transitions, man. I remember earlier transitioning to stories. It was kind of tough. But speaking of saga, Buffalo loves to talk about the saga that the Sandbox is on.
Yep.
Since the beginning of Go ahead.
The Sandbox game where you buy land, and then you buy land, and then you buy land, and then you buy land. It's just like, come on. I'm just itching for it. And I at this point, I'm like, when are we going to not buy any land and play in the land?
Yeah. I completely agree with that statement. Sandbox, we want to build in your game. We want to do that game makers fun. So please do not axe us out just because we really want to play this game. We have a move to Polygon here. They're doing some initiatives with eco-friendly stuff. I think they're doing carbon credits based on some of the revenue, as well as working with an environmental group to plant a certain amount of trees for 1% of the revenue. So this is basically a move towards eco-friendliness, obviously, but Polygon's also going to allow them to, pretty much be an effective game. Buffalo wants a game. You need to be on Polygon if you are an NFT game and you have a bunch of action. So marketplace is going to be primarily on Polygon and all of these pieces. So the integration of Polygon will happen in every aspect of the ecosystem of the sandbox. NFT minted through VoxEdit will do so on Polygon, while the entire marketplace will also use the sidechain service. So we have pretty much a full migration. Man, they've been filling out that map, man. I don't know if you've seen an update. We like to show it a lot because we're big fans of Sandbox. It is getting big. People are starting to just get Sandbox FOMO, just like you're saying.
Buy land. It's a fun game to buy land.
There was a tweet by Sebastian I might be able to pull up, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get there. So, oh yeah, here it is. Look at this. I mean, this looks entirely different than a year ago, Buff. Look at this thing. How crazy is that? Like last year, this time, it was like this. Yep. It was just this Atari piece.
I can see my house. Yeah, there it is. Right next to that Atari. I mean, where does your eye go? I mean, red, of course. That's why McDonald's has red and yellow. I mean, boom, right there in the middle. That's where me and Q, set up shop on the left and right of Atari. But yeah, now it's just this giant planet connection to another planet. I mean, I'm curious to see what more land they're going to add in areas that they don't tell people yet about, because right on that top right corner wasn't there. The top all the way up wasn't there.
Oh yeah.
When does it end?
When does it all end? The biggest piece here for me is their transition from doing it on a retail basis, where it was just a lot of just random people like me and you kind of getting land, to what you see. I mean, there was a Roller Coaster Tycoon, there was an Atari, but as you look around the map now at these bigger parcels or these new parcels, look how many big parcels there are.
Yeah.
Do you see that? The difference? I mean, they're working in these partnerships now. They've transitioned from maybe tapping out the retail market to saying, okay, if Whale Shark was around, someone go find that man, by the way, put out an Amber Alert for Whale Shark. But if someone wants to come in here and buy this, they've allotted a lot of these pieces here to partnerships, as opposed to what you see on this realm here, where it's mainly retail, right? So interesting to kind of find as we go forward with the sandbox. Cannot wait to bring LADZ City to the sandbox.
7,865 landowners.
Not bad. Not bad. All right. Okay, next piece of news I'm going to get to is straight out of LADZ City. One of the OG lads, Loadmasters Rock himself, has been working on this project for some time. He's been dedicating himself directly to this and to becoming the world's best Modern Warfare player. We have Nifty drops here going live July 1st, and that is yesterday. I will click into this blog post here because it is a mobile app. They obviously have the piece here. I'm going to show a QR code here in a second as well. So if you're at home, I think you can give a little snap of that QR code. But their basic mission, which I think is awesome, is to provide an all-inclusive calendar for drops. So all NFTs, all blockchains, we list them all. That is a problem that needs to be solved. It's funny too, because I used to work at ICO Alert back in the day, and that was what we did for ICOs. People needed to find all of these different sales when they were. They needed to put it on their calendar. That's what Nifty Drops does, and it's going to be a super successful platform. So shout out to those guys.
I know. I talked to him yesterday a little bit in the Discord. He's very, very relieved to have this done because he's been working so hard on it. First time we came across him in LADZ City, he had the NFT Army, man. Shout out to them. Where are they at? What battles are they doing right now? If any of you are in the Army, congratulations. Salute to you there. But yeah, he's started that up, and I knew he had high ambitions, and so congrats, Loadmasters Rock, man. I wish you all the best on this project.
Looks like there's boxes being murdered as we speak up on our screen here. But yeah, shout out to Loadmasters Rock, OG in the space. He actually wanted to get this out to the lads as well, that we were going to be doing some type of collaboration between lads and Nifty drops. He obviously is a longtime lad, so we will be doing some type of collaboration, whether that be involved with installing the app or doing something interesting within the app. We will get you that info as we go forward. So awesome stuff. Our vibe, our tribe on that one. Load, and see you in Modern Warfare here shortly. All right, Zed Run. I already talked about it. I don't want to talk about how that ruined my morning a little bit. Zed Run, but it looks like they reintroduced breeding fees. If you're not a part of Zed Run, basically breeding fees are things that people can earn if they own male horses. Female horses are going to be able to own the actual filly or colt that gets produced. So there's just basically a breeding system within Zed Run that is now back live. Zed Run's another project that recently went to Polygon, so shout out to Polygon/Matic for this one. You can see a little bit of the rules here. Play to earn broke these out. Male horse owners get the breeding fee. Female horses get to keep the infant. There's only a 0.5% chance you get a super coat, which is the same fur as both parents. So there's a lot of other things that come along with this, but cool system, man. Zed Run is one that I look at every day that I see it. And when they don't ping me that I want a horse, then they take it back from me. I want to get involved because I just love that system, the horse breeding and racing. It's just, it tickles my fancy.
Ooh, it does it now. Yeah, I when I first looked into it, I got very excited, and then gas prices were so expensive, people were losing money participating. So I feel like now that it's come back down and they're finding ways around it. Yeah, I like I said, I think a couple months back, I would love to have lads going on, potentially having a stable of horses that compete and against other communities and fun events like that.
Can I just follow that up with, if anyone, we've talked about this like multiple times, and if anyone wants to do this, I am 100, me and Buffalo, 100% down. We will start a Zed Run channel or a guild or whatever have you to facilitate this. I'll even pay you to do this. I want to get involved with Zed Run. We need a lad to kind of get this off the ground for us. If you want to do a Zed Run stable, we will be able to do so. I thought you were going to pull up congrats to whoever was going to do that, but
that quick in the middle of your
going to be good. I was like, holy shit.
Now there's breaking news. Was that? Oh, yeah, we're congratulating Lash for winning the LADZ series of poker. He is the champion for the first season, and he's rocking the awesome LADZ City ring. This is a poker event that went on for, man, how long has it been going on now? For 3 months, 4 months?
3 months.
Yeah, it was definitely a marathon, and man, there's some really good poker players in LADZ City, so congrats to Lash, man. He really pulled it through.
Yeah, I know XPA was looking for some help running that long term, so if you're interested in doing that, we're talking about all of these things because this is what's happening in the city. People want to play some poker. We need to facilitate that, so if you want to get involved in hosting that, let us know. All right, next piece of story that we have is going to be a drop ticket going live on Aavegotchi. So we had these guys on the channel 2 weeks ago. They announced their realm, their metaverse, their Gotchiverse, if you will. And this drop ticket is going to be part of that drop. So they are raffling off a whopping 20% of Haunt 2 portals, which if you're uninitiated, essentially that's just going to be valuable NFT assets, and 20% of the Gotchiverse realm parcels in presale number 1. That means that you have to get these drop tickets, and then you burn those drop tickets for a chance to get involved. They offer you a few different ways to acquire here. So you've got drop tickets. You can stake their ghost token and earn friends to exchange for tickets. As you can see here, these are the different tickets you can buy with your friends balance that you get for staking Ghost. You can also buy and sell drop tickets on their NFT marketplace. You can convert from other ticket types, and then finally you can do a referral program that's coming soon. So this is going to be a work in progress. They do have the drop scheduled for Q3 of 2021. So you've got some time, and we'll be monitoring this. But shout out to Gotchi, man. Shout out to LADZ, by the way. Do we have LADZ in the house? Any LADZ action?
Oh, where is LADZ? I got LADZ somewhere around in here.
Is he in the club? Is he still in the club? We left him in the club.
Left him in the club with Llama. And yeah, actually, I don't think I have LADZ right now. So.
He's gone. He's gone. R.I.P. How dare you? All right. Shroomba is saying, are you able to lease your Zed Run assets to people to earn some income? There's probably an element of trust involved there, but I'm sure you can work with somebody within Zed who is a stable owner or something like that to be able to earn some income. We do have Zed Run players, so I'd love for someone that's deep into Zed to actually answer that question. But sounds like a really cool business idea if it doesn't exist already. I'm sure that could definitely be the case. One thing you could do, and just from reading a little bit of the FAQ stuff, the way that the horse breeding works is they set an arbitrary limit per month, or I believe it's per month. You can do all of that within 5 minutes, or you can have it go over time. So you could hop in every month, breed the allotted amount, get the extra income or whatever. If you're the filly owner, you can actually get the actual horse itself, but you can do that all in one sitting as opposed to waiting, and having to monitor it all the time. So, all right. We are getting to the next piece and last piece, basically, which is going to be the question of the day, which is, are delayed reveals bad? We had multiple people in the industry coming out and kind of criticizing DeadHeads, criticizing Lucky Maneki. Hopefully I'm saying that right. It could be Maneki. But up on my screen, I've got the DeadHeads piece. Both DeadHeads and Lucky Maneki sold out completely. It took Maneki a little bit because they didn't do the 10,000. They went a little bit over at 1,400. But these two generative art projects both sold out, and they both waited for the reveal. And the question, I know Ronan was super ahead of this question, by the way. He was kind of upset at the way that they were doing it for another reason, although he was basically saying that you could essentially get rugged, right? So if I have it up on my screen now, you can see that these are randomized and they're not revealed. So they're not revealed at the time of minting. And that's the big question within the industry right now is, DeadHeads is waiting a week. Maneki, I believe in that tweet, as you can see, it's going to be about 24 hours. So we've got a tweet from Lucky Maneki here that says the reveal is coming in less than 24 hours. Bored Ape Kennel Club was a late reveal, a delayed reveal. So there's a lot of these projects that are going with this model. And the real question becomes, are delayed reveals good? So I'm going to throw that to you guys. Buff, I'm going to try to find some tweets from the community about this, but just in your kind of mindset or what you've seen from some of these projects, do you believe maybe a delayed reveal is the right way to go, or do you have an opinion on the other side?
I haven't really been too active in the gen art communities yet to have like a experience from both ends, but I do think that it's case by case. I think sometimes it works well and sometimes it might drive people nuts. I know there's a lot of flippers in LADZ City as well, that I feel like there's advantages to people that understand how to get in and read the data ahead of people, knowing like what you actually got. And sometimes they do a token that doesn't show what you got until later, and then people are getting offers for that and they have inside information on what you hold, and people that don't understand that are losing out. So I'm seeing that. I even got, what I do, the Yeti one was like that. And I remember I got some offers and I was like, I don't even know what the hell this is yet. So what do you know that I don't know? Somebody coming up trying to buy my mystery box. I'm like, how do you know what's in here? It's like, okay. But this is a very unique process. I think we're going to see trial and error. We're going to see what's trending right, which communities embraced it and which ones felt like they got taken advantage of. My man Rage Cage is just hitting me up with a million things right now. Cage, I'm on the air. What are you talking about?
He says pollution. Okay, so this is an original tweet here. Original tweet. Yeah, definitely Jimmy came through with a unique and original tweet here, but Jimmy is obviously one of the biggest guys in the industry as it comes to tweet profiles and just general influence. He's saying selling out and waiting a week for reveal of the actual tokens is pretty much the same thing as a FOMO ramp, and devs can give their friends the good NFTs since we have no idea what we got until they decide to tell us. Delayed reveals are bad. We had another tweet come from Benjamin, who I follow relatively quickly. He was saying, ideally, I would prefer instant reveals or at least reveal upon project sellout. That's what he meant to say, sellout there. And then I'm just going to, kind of go down the list here just with one more. Getting tired of these projects with delayed reveals feels more like we're funding someone's idea than an actual completed thought out NFT project. So, I'm going to take a pretty heavy stance against all three of these guys here. I really, for the most part, I like Benjamin's thoughts on the industry. I really appreciate the way that Jimmy carries himself in the industry too. But delayed reveals, in my opinion, these guys are attacking the projects and not the actual process themselves, or they should. Because what's happening now is they're looking at maybe shitty projects that are using the delayed reveal tactic. And I'm not saying DeadHead or Lucky Maneki aren't, but we've seen that delayed reveals can work. And that's my point. That Bored Ape Kennel Club show only happened because they had a delayed reveal, and it was such a cool experience because it was a delayed reveal. You have all of the secondary market kind of shooting up and bringing notoriety to the project, and that's where I take a hardline approach against this, because it's not delayed reveals that you don't like, it's shitty projects using delayed reveal that you don't like. And that's really, I think we should make that distinction because it's not being made right now. So that's my soapbox talk for today.
That's good. I liked it. Yeah, I think you nailed it right there. It comes down to just people, bashing on projects that they call, shitty and whatnot. So I think you said that was the last one that we have as far as headlines.
We were going to go ahead.
I sent you one right now in Discord if you want to pop that link up. I don't know who told me this one. I believe it was 808 Dave yesterday in a meeting. He's a LADZ in LADZ City who's doing tutorials of basic crypto stuff that hopefully we can bring in, potentially start a show with him, really helping people. And he brought up something about CNN and NFTs that I couldn't believe. I thought it was very interesting that CNN and a lot of news places, they cover very historic events. And they have a lot of archive of a lot of events down in the ages of history that they have down in the cellar that's just sitting there on VHS or beta tapes. And they're like, some guy smoked some weed or dropped some acid and was like, hey, I've got an idea, fellas. There's this thing called NFTs. And so now they are going to be taking a lot of those moments and creating NFTs off of it. I don't know what to think of this. I can't stand news, by the way. That was one of my first things coming out of school that I worked in a news station for 6 months. I call it the McDonald's of production. It is literally something that's killing everyone who consumes it, along with the employees that work there. But then again, sometimes it helps you if you want to know when the weather's coming or how your baseball team did. But in this case, this is very interesting, man. I'm curious to see what you think, along with what the lads think about news agencies and the coverage that they've done of historic events, then selling that event as an NFT.
First of all, it's amazing. I think somebody came out recently and sold the original source code for the internet.
That was really,
I believe, first. Yeah, and which they ended up botching, by the way. They did some code because they recreated it, and then I don't know what happened, but they ended up botching the actual code itself. They ended if you enter one thing wrong when you're coding, the whole thing kind of botches up. They ended up botching it, but they said it might be more valuable now because it was botched. So, yeah, no, dude, I love it. I think it's a really cool experience. I mean, it's another way for a big corporation to monetize, which isn't that cool, but maybe it's a way that the corresponders can monetize as well. Maybe they can split that revenue.
Yeah, it's very interesting too. You think of some major historic events that you're owning that coverage of, but then again, I mean, let's use 9/11 for an example. I'll go there.
I was going to go there. Yeah.
Every network has covered that in different ways. I mean, of course, local coverage, to be honest with you, was actually taking from a major network and just recreating that feed. So there was almost only one or two really coverage of that. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting to think about them, benefiting from that coverage in that moment too. So, yeah.
We talk about NFTs helping the creator economy a little bit. I mean, the small little studios, maybe they benefit in some form or fashion a little bit more. Like you're saying, they're taking from the local news and able to whatever process they're doing to get their hands on it for the national news. It's cool. Interesting. You know who would be really good at explaining all this is Ronan, because he's actually working with the NFT studio that's actually helping CNN do this.
Oh,
he's been doing that behind the scenes for like a minute.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, let's definitely bring that up with him and get his take on this.
100%. That sounds like a great idea. All right, the last piece here. Oh, do you want to cover Moffat here? Moffat gave you a shout
I just got
really
proposed right here on NFT Live. I told you I was going to get married in LADZ City, buddy. You know, my man Jason Moffat, we've traveled together as road bandits in different RVs, and he has now signed his papers, and he's going to take those divorce papers and create an NFT, no doubt. And now he's going to see if he wants to ask me to marry. Come on, JMO, I'm definitely not marriage material. You know me, my brother. But I'm very excited for you, man. Freedom at last. You're probably feeling the same thing I'm feeling when I divorced Microsoft earlier this week. And come on into LADZ City, baby. Let's do some things. It should be a lot of fun. And
absolutely. Asmodai saying NFT wedding. Vitalik has a marriage smart contract for you and Buff and Moffat. So, there's a cool little combination name there. Buff and Moffat, Moffalo. Something like that. I can already feel the viral marketing.
Yeah, I can already feel the vomit coming out.
You won't even have to sign anything else because it'll be in a smart contract. You guys won't even have to sign. God, that completely skipped my mind. Who's got the money though? That's the real question. Who's got to protect their money?
Moffat.
There you go. All right. All right. So the last piece here. I touched on Lucky Maneki's selling out. Those are going to be revealed here in the next 24 hours. DeadHeads also going to be revealed, although it's going to be a while. And I think there was some blowback here because it lasted a week. Like Jimmy was even saying that the reveal here is going to be a week from now. So people are just going to have to wait. We have Bored Ape Yacht Club as well doing some things. So I'm going to pull up that and see what we can do. They actually donated from that Bored Ape Kennel Club about 154,000 or 200K to a kennel club based on the sales, like they said. But On Cyber's doing some cool things. We've been in here, Buff. So maybe we can get in here and actually start to do some 3D stuff in the yacht club.
I haven't seen this yet. We've been in just the background wallpaper images of this, but to be able to walk around, pull up a table, drinks for two, Long Island iced tea, please. Where's Lom at the bar? All right, I thought he was working.
What? Slacker, man. He's in the back.
Is there any sound, by the way? We've got you set up for the first time to be able to play sound, and I'm very excited to see that used. But I love this, man. I'm so excited for the metaverse and really experiencing a lot of these projects in VR and in just different levels.
Yep, absolutely, man. Were you saying you wanted me to play some sound?
I heard something for a second.
Oh.
Give that man a like live on the show, because this is just... Hey, look at those eyes. Just so happy. The dog's even involved. I love it.
Oh, Cloudwhite. Love it, man. All right. Last piece here that I'm going to touch on. There is a new generative art project. All right, Cloudwhite. I got you, dude. DZC Miami, I'll be there. NFT NYC, rhyme with that.
Yeah.
Chicken Derby, baby. So Benjamin actually dropped this. It looks like Chicken Derby is coming out very soon. We have a tweet from them here saying, we're finalizing the NFTs and chicken data, but the artwork for each chicken is ready. And we see all the chickens here. Man, that is a lot of different work that goes on. So good luck, Chicken Derby. Good luck to all your chickens. But that is a new project to keep an eye out for. Void is going to be on the channel later. I'm a DGen is, I think it's Yep. So Void actually is selling out. I don't know exactly what they're at now. There was going to be 10,000. We can maybe go in and check where they're at before they hop on today. Let's see. It'll be I'm a DGen. Visitors of I'm a DGen. Let's see. I'm not sure that this... Yep, so they're at 3,000 out of 10,000 right now, guys. So that's where this project is. Shout out to Furo for dropping this in the chat about a week ago. So
wow, they look dope.
Cool. Yeah, man, they're going to be on later. LADZ City Radio. Buffalo's going to do the quadruple interview. So it's going to be an interesting masterclass there, Buff.
You're making me nervous, man. No pressure. That's yeah, LADZ City Radio. I love it. We're gonna have a great time. A lot of music. After the show, we do have NFT Arcade with my man Rage Cage, and I know he's super excited. If you guys have checked him out lately, he's been covering some VR games too. His last couple of clips that he's dropped on his YouTube channel were amazing, where he'd throw on the I don't know if that's the Oculus or whatnot. And man, I don't own any of those yet. I haven't dabbled at all with it, but I'm very excited for what that is going to do for experiencing crypto and all these major projects like the Metaverse and all that good stuff. One last thing for the Chicken Derby, I want to bring up. Have you guys ever played Chicken Shit Bingo? Oh, no, you haven't?
It sounds like some backwoods shit, Buffalo. What do we got here?
Me and Jason Moffitt traveled around the country in RVs together. We pulled around in Austin, Texas, and he said, hey, let's go into this bar. They got this game called Chicken Shit Bingo. And you take a bingo board, you put it in the bottom of a chicken cage with a bunch of chickens, and you grab a number, and the chicken, if it poops on that number, well, guess what? You win something. So I don't know why I wanted to bring that up, but I just did, and now it's all in everybody's brain.
All right, now we need to create an NFT project of that.
That's how they do the
bingo.
drops. That's how they do the drops. You know, your wallet's the dress underneath the cage, and if the chicken poops on your address, guess what? You get that NFT.
It's not as efficient as the NFT community is used to, but we'll just wait for the chickens to poop and
right.
see.
Think of that.
Lander's in the house saying, "What the fuck?" Literally the words, "What the fuck?" He was just so happy like 2 seconds ago. What a lads day!
Yeah.
And now we're
and then I chicken shit bingo it. I did. That's what I do, man. And then yeah, Jim was bringing up that he took a plenty fish date there. That's right. That's right. It was a grand old time.
We might need to just have like a Crypto Buffalo and Moffitt show.
He needs to come back on LADZ City Radio. He definitely is overdue coming back on and telling some of the stories. You hopefully not going too deep on our stories because there's definitely some I'm embarrassed about. But the man has many stories and he doesn't hold back. He's a great lad for sure.
If you thought that the chicken poop bingo could not be overtaken, well, then you're wrong, because David Tatera says, dude, in Alaska, they do the same thing, but drop moose shit out of a helicopter. So that...
Wow.
That tells you the episode we're having here today, guys.
Moose shit bingo airdrop? I love it.
It's the goods. This is what you get here on NFT Live, guys. We have content all day. NFT Arcade is starting here in literally 1 hour.
1 hour.
In 1 hour, NFT Arcade will be starting the fresh, rebranded, crispy goodness of NFT Arcade that is now rebranded. Shout out to Kentasi for that one. And can't wait to work with him to rebrand the LADZ City logo. That's going to be some fun times are to be had. So last thing, actually, Buff, why don't you give him the last thing before I give him my last thing?
Get a last thing,
last thing out of here.
Any last requests before I get your head off? Lads, let's have a minute here to just celebrate us, being together. You can't handle it. Anytime I go full, I've noticed the numbers lately, and I know how big the city is, and everybody's saying smash the likes, and hey, we do appreciate that, but let's try to go out and tell people about LADZ City. If you've got somebody that has the right vibe for this tribe, bring them on in. If you know somebody that's doing a show that's not getting the right ratings, let me know, because the LADZ City network is growing. We are bringing some amazing content creators that are coming on in this summer, and we are going to bring in on some comedy shows that we're going to be bringing on improv, Dave Chappelle type skits. LADZ City Radio is going to bring on some more DJs. Shout out to DJ Savage, DJ Sia. Power couple that is just crushing it with bringing on some amazing music. And if you are a DJ or like music, let us know. If you play live music or bands that aren't getting enough recognition, LADZ City is here to help yourself grow and all the things that you like as well. Together we are going to really make this city pop, and this summer my goal is to bring in some more amazing people that have the right vibe for this tribe. So I'm looking at you right now and saying, hey, smashing the like helps, but bringing more of that good vibe for yourself and those that have the right vibe into the city. I'm really going to appreciate that, because these numbers, it doesn't really matter right now. What matters is the vibe that we got going on in the city, and the more that we can bring in of people that are connected in all the different aspects of crypto, I'm very excited about it, and I know together we're going to make this city pop.
You know who's got the right vibes for the city, Buffalo?
Toppers, and I get it 'cause I'm filthy. Cash rules everything around me.
I saw some NFT NYC people, or I guess Shroomer was saying he's going to be in NFT NYC. We're going to be there too. We are getting that scheduled. We will get more information out to you guys as we continue to kind of see and watch. This is getting, YouTube's going to ban us pretty soon. We're talking moose shit and having some TVMA stuff going on, but guys, amazing episode here today. Appreciate you guys coming on for the full episode. Again, like we said, full content the rest of the day. Buff, we absolutely killed this one, man. You got anything else before we head out?
You know, every time I do these little moments where I look in the camera and tell the lads, hey, we're building something special, usually there's somebody in the audience that goes, man, I need to talk to that guy, my man Pollution X right now. He wants to have a chat with me. Well, I'm going to be a little busy for the next couple hours, but hey, come and listen to LADZ City Radio. Ping me on the DM here in the Discord in LADZ City. And if you haven't been to the LADZ City yet, go to your browser and type in LADZ.city. Q, if you want to do that real quick, let's break down the terminal, because we don't have a website yet. Let's just keep it real. We do not have a website. A lot of major projects do. We are really breaking down how to create a website that isn't just a cheesy old website. We want to make it interactive. We want to make it Web3. And right now we've got what is called the terminal, which is all the information that you guys can look into of what is LADZ, where's the directory of all the shows, who's the host of the shows, how do I get into LADZ City? Boom, you just hit enter LADZ City at the beginning there. And then the roadmaps, token information. You know, you can buy LADZ tokens on Uniswap, on Polygon. And there's a lot of information there for anyone. And of course, on the ranking systems as well, you come on into LADZ City, you get your first LADZ token on the house, makes you a nomad. If you really like what you're doing and you want to start piling up some LADZ tokens, you can move on up to Recruit, Guardian, or even the Noble. Shout out to all the Nobles. They're really supporting and looking very nice in their purple username colors in LADZ City. And as you can see up at the top, man, look at that. That's the network. That's the network happening right now. And a lot of those shows are a blast. Each one of them has its own unique style that we're not just copy pasting here. The hosts are really being themselves. Nobody has to read off an agenda that we give them or any of that. It's literally, we tell people to come on in and be yourself, bring the vibe that you just love. And my man Fun Uncle, just going to give you guys a little rundown on that. He will not be on Sunday. He is in Miami hanging out with beautiful models, no joke. But he will be coming back to LADZ City. He promises me, unless he gets married there. I can't blame him for it. And he's going to come back for an episode next Sunday for Fun Uncle, which is a great show for a lot of people that are just getting into crypto and want to go over a lot of basic stuff. What do you got here, my man?
I have a benefit. So we have Shroomer asking in the chat, so this is perfect timing for you touching on this. I've been watching you guys for about 2 months. Can you guys explain how the NFTs and nomads and all of that work? What are the benefits? So really quickly, I'm not going to go over the overview first. I'm actually going to go over this drop. Classy J, so shout out to a Guardian in LADZ City, Classy J. He was able to get one of these Amigos in the Amigo drop, I believe, last week, and he's doing this as a giveaway. So we are actually running this giveaway after this NFT live. You'll find out about it on LADZ City. I'll tell Buffalo which Noble won this Amigo, and that's been informally really a way to reward the Nobles who hold the most LADZ in LADZ City. So I believe they hold now 5,250 LADZ. If you hold that Noble rank, NFT drops are 100% a utility of holding that rank. What we are doing here is starting on the ground floor with social tokens. We're going to incorporate different NFTs. So via NFT Live, via the community, all these different things, you're able to get NFT rewards. But in the future, it's going to be event access. It's going to be further Discord access. Mainly what the tokens act as is a key for you to access the different things we do here. So in the future, we'll likely start token gating a lot more of the events that we do. For example, Easy Street, poker will be token gated. It already is on Saturdays, and that's essentially how you want to look at the LADZ token. It's token gated access to our events, to drops, to our different groups. For example, like once the DAO is off the ground, shout out to Carrots. That's how you want to look at these tokens. So big shout out to Classy J as well for dropping this to us, and we were able to get this out to one of the Noble lads. So good luck to all you Nobles out there.
And during LADZ City Radio, if I may show my own little channel there, we're going to have some guests today. They're going to be bringing on giveaways. And sometimes I don't even know. Like we had Bitcoin Benny on way back, and he came on and threw out a couple starter packs from first edition. Man, I think there was They're like 250 each, and he's just like, boom, here's a couple of them, give them to the lads. I love that with guests. We don't make it a necessary thing. They can come on in and present themselves any way they want, but a lot of guests really want to, you know, give back for having this opportunity to come onto the show. So today I know for sure that we are going to have a couple guests giving out giveaways, and we kind of play off of however they want to go with it, with the terms. So there's never one formal way of how we do it. But if we do like a mass amount of drop, nobles definitely are in the top kind of echelon of, you know, who's going to get those major rewards the majority of the time. But we do like to reward any of the rankings, sometimes all the rankings. And of course, the LADZ Token gets thrown around a lot during LADZ City Radio. Not just by myself anymore, man. A shout out to all those lads that are truly tipping everybody who's coming in with a good vibe. Any new nomads that come in and suddenly they love what they see and they start offering value or just showing up with that good vibe. I love seeing people tipping each other in here, man. This is a great selfless community that I just love seeing it.
100%. I think we did a good job of breaking that down. Shout out to the people that showed up till the end. The last thing I'm going to do, Buff, just to hammer the point home, is show my Discord really quick, because we have the Discord community. What's going on there?
I chose the wrong one. My bad. There we are.
Oh, no worries. So we've got the Discord community, which is definitely a majority of the value of being in our community is just being around all of these different people. So at this point, these community members are dropping all of these different alpha pieces. As you can see, they're dropping a lot of I'm a degen right now. These are open to nomads, so you have to own one lad to actually participate here. But as you can see, you go further down, nomad chat is there, the mining chat is there, different whole districts are there, and these are very much in the works. They're under construction. We're building the city out. And as you can see, the bot reads what you hold in your wallet, and you'll essentially be able to access different points of LADZ City. And that is really the vision of how we want to go about this. That's the narrative, is access to the city, access to drops, all of this different type of essentially access. So awesome stuff, man. You guys killed it today. Buff, you killed it today, man. Really great job. Thank you, man. I know you're dealing with a lot going on with yourself there.
That's true.
Bear's doing
every day. I have to do it myself. I got the whole Tom Hanks on Castaway, if he never left the island look, and I'm still trying to get out of the whole COVID mentality. And now that I've finally quit Microsoft, I might trim the beard up a little bit and maybe let the hair back and take the old tennis bandana thing going. I don't know what I'm doing with life, you guys. I need some help, but I do love this, you guys. I love LADZ, and I'm very excited for the rest of LADZ Day. It is my favorite day of the week. So if you enjoyed this show and you're brand new, stick around. Subscribe. We've got LADZ NFT Arcade next will be on this channel, and then we go back into the city for LADZ City Radio, which will be anywhere from 3 hours to 30 hours or 300 hours. TBD.
If he goes 300, I'm gonna find him, because I need help. Oh, he needs help. 300 hours. Does he eat? Does he sleep? DJ Savage, you're an absolute savage, man. I appreciate it.
There you go.
This has been NFT Live, guys. Really great stuff. We'll see you on NFT Arcade in an hour, and then LADZ City Radio the rest of the night. Our Vibe, our tribe. Thank you so much again. See you next time.